question for the men out there, and please, for the love of God, do not take any offense for this. I mean nothing but love and genuine curiosity coming from the heart, okay? The question is, when y'all wear hats, I'm not talking about an occasional hat wearer. I'm talking about men who wear hats consistently, at least 5 times a week, okay? Outside of work. Are y'all wearing that because y'all are insecure about your hair? Your hairline? Because I know one of men's biggest insecurity is hairline. I understand that. Your receding hairline, you are insecure about it. I get it. I would be too. If I was a man and my hair was balding, I would be very insecure about it. So I'm not making light of it. I'm just genuinely curious. Is the hat a way to hide your insecurity? Girl, I wear pounds of makeup. Why? I'm beautiful without makeup. But nonetheless, I look better with makeup, okay? Keep it real, man. I love a bold man. I love a man who's not afraid to have a dome head. I really am not.
No. Okay, so your question is, why do men wear hats? Is it to hide their insecurities? You see, this is what this gorilla calls deflection. You're trying to deflect your insecurities or your thought process onto men. And you said, oh, I'm beautiful anyway, but I still wear makeup. No, makeup was invented to hide imperfections. That's why it's called makeup. You're making up for imperfections. And to ask why a man wears a hat, I mean, a bunch of you young queens believe that men wear hats for the same reasons that you wear, like 5 pounds of makeup, you have fake lashes, you have padded bras, you use filters, because you believe that men think like women. Because you're super insecure about everything and you're competing against other women for the attention of men, well then men must be putting on their hats to compete for the attention of women. No, not the same thing. I mean, granted, yes, there are men that put on hats because they may be hiding a bald spot. That is true. Does insecurity play a role? Maybe, maybe not. But if it does, it is at a much lower level than a woman's insecurity about her appearance. Remember, ladies, you are the attractive ones. You're the ones who have the genetic gift of beauty. The majority of men don't have that. So a physical feature like that is going to mean a lot less to men. But then again, this question is coming from the gender that completely backs up the body positivity movement. As in, an XXXXL queen is beautiful in her own way. It's just men that have plus size phobia of some sort that don't find her attractive. Before we move on, I want to bring attention that 70% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Come on, fam. You've seen my logo on other channels, and you're already here. Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
Y'all, imagine being married, asking for a divorce for a specific reason, and then regretting that later. Okay, so there was this woman on TikTok who made a video about her friend. So her and her friend went out recently, and her friend was married for 11 years to a man that she thought they were going to be together forever and ever and ever, because they were just a super cute couple. They had a really good dynamic, and they got along really well and never had crazy issues, right? But she's now divorced and has been divorced for 3 years. And so she asks her, like, oh, like, why did you end up, getting divorced? And she said, well, I am the one who asked for the divorce because I got bored. She said the relationship got really boring. She was a stay-at-home mom. All he did was work. And they were well off. So this guy is putting in a lot of hours and a lot of, work time, so that way they can live the comfortable life they were living, okay? He paid all the bills. So she said she got bored always being home, taking care of the kids, and not really having them time or doing like spontaneous fun stuff. Well, she would tell him about it, and he would try to take her out and try to do stuff, but it just felt like it wasn't enough, and it wasn't the same for her that, like it used to be when you're in a fresh relationship. Well, it's been 11 years. Spice it up. You do something. Anyway, so she asked for a divorce. He gave it to her, and she's been dating for these past 3 years, and so she asks her, how's it been?
Alright, for my younger male viewers, I chose this video specifically to try to show you a little long-term gain. And what I mean by that is don't be fooled by women kind of like this. That she talks about another woman, an example of a guy who did it right, took care of her, and OMG, this girl divorced her husband when he was putting in, and, they'll talk smack about the girl. And that's nothing new. Women will talk smack about other women. That comes with the territory. That's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is this young woman may sound based, but that can change with time. There are plenty of stories out there of men who have married women that would talk just like this as to, oh, this other girl is stupid for letting this good guy go, yada, yada, yada. And then 8, 10, 12, 14 years on the road, she becomes the exact woman she's criticizing. She'll get bored, she'll go out and cheat, she'll find some other guy to be with, she'll look for that Chad Tyrone. And you have to understand, the majority of women, not all, will place their feelings over facts. Sure, she may criticize the woman now, but once she becomes her and becomes a stay-at-home mom, believe you me, they will find a reason to complain. You could give them whatever they want, they will still complain. And they won't have a problem breaking their vows because their fifis told them to. Too many guys who are divorced always start off the story as, it was great at first. That's the universal beginning. Everything was good at first. We had a plan. She followed the plan for X amount of years. And everything was awesome until it wasn't. Before I knew it, I'm working light hours and then she decided to go out and cheat on me. I'm sorry, but these queens will justify it in the end.
How's the dating life been, okay? And she tells her, honestly, it's been trash. It was fun at first, but now it's not fun because I'm looking for something serious now, and no guys want to take it serious. All they want to do is have fun, right? Club, bar, let's go out, let's do this, let's travel, let's do that. It's always go, 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 and that is what she wanted in the beginning, but that's not what she wants now, 3 years later, right? So now she's like, I want to get serious with someone, and I want someone to help me with my kids and help me, and I don't know. She wanted to be a stay-at-home mom again, okay? What she wanted was her old life that she chose to give up for some fun, temporary fun at that, right? So she left this good man for bullshit just to regret it. And he has been now in a relationship for 2 years of the 3 years they've been divorced. So a year he took to himself, then he found someone, and he's been with that person for 2 years. She is now moved in. She is now living the life that this woman once was living. And she herself has 2 kids, so he's helping her with her kids and his kids. And she's kind of like offended by that. Shorty, you gave him up. He got every right to be happy. And he was a good one because somebody cuffed him up real quick and knew how to keep him. So all I gotta say is, if you got a good man, keep him. Keep him. Be bored. Figure it out.
Okay. All right, a couple things I'm going to close out here with on this video. The first piece is, I want everyone to notice how when these women talk about other women, they get a sense of fulfillment, maybe a little bit of joy in hearing that the good man the previous woman had left has moved on and found his happiness. Now, the important part of that is, it's not the fact that he moved on and found happiness that make these women happy. It's the fact that the women that let them go are now hurting because now they're on their own and they're left with nothing practically. It's no secret women can be catty with each other, and this just falls into that category. Now, the other portion of this video that I want to draw attention to is the fact that the entire story gave her an emotional draw to pull from. And this is what I said earlier. Women go off emotions, and this story gave her kind of an emotional jolt as to, hey, yeah, this is why you keep a good man. And that's how she feels now. But feelings change. Yeah, sure, making some fun of some other dumb broad that left a good man, and now you could say, yeah, you're supposed to keep a good man even if you're bored. Yeah, that feels great right now saying it. But these same kind of queens down the road, when they're the bored ones, they'll justify them stepping out on their man. They'll justify themselves going out to a girl's night and getting drunk and who knows what could happen. That has to be accepted. Why? Because feels before reals at all times. And gentlemen, let me just tell you, the reality of all this is you cannot control these women. You could be with these women, you can give them a life, you can try to make them happy stay-at-home wives, but the moment they say they're not happy and they want to leave, they will, and they will get a family court payout for that one. The only thing that you could do is move on and level up. And once you've leveled up and you get with a woman who's younger and hotter than she is, trust me, you won't have to do anything. That's going to burn up your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend from the inside. I mean, you could tell by this queen's little smirk at the end. She knows the ex-wife is burning up inside. Let's just hope this queen learns from another queen's mistakes, but somehow this gorilla dealt it. Moving on.
Let's talk about dating as a 29-year-old single mom. Let me start off by saying that I'm not a serial dater. I'm not the type to keep men in rotation, go on a date every weekend. To each their own. Props to you if that's what you do. Just know what I do, and I'll tell you why. Simply because I just don't want to. The first time I went through a breakup was with my son's father, which was back in 2020. That was hard. It took me like almost 2 years to date anybody. I guess you can say it takes me forever to get over somebody. I guess you can say that. Or you could also say that I really did enjoy getting to know me. I had my son very young and was in a committed relationship very young. Also my first real relationship. So I guess I used that time to really get to know who Maddie is and what I liked, what I didn't like, and just meeting people. However, I will say this. As time has passed by, I've become more picky about what I want and what I don't want. It's like God's given me this discernment, I guess you can say, of like, when I meet somebody, I'm automatically like, no. Has anybody experienced this?
Damn! Oh, when you became a single mother, you became more picky? Oh, has anybody experienced this? I'm pretty sure just about every man who's actually dated a single mother has experienced that somehow, some way, they believe that, let me see, they gave it up to the baby daddy. They had the baby daddy's kid. They obviously failed at a long-term relationship because the baby daddy is no longer there. So somehow, some way, that equates to a single mother actually believes that her value has gone up so she can be more picky. I'm sorry, ladies, but you queens lose a lot of value. You should be less picky. I'm not saying you should go date the first bum that comes around. I am saying that, guess what? You no longer have the pick of the litter. I understand you can say, hey, I have to be selective because I can't bring any man around my kid. Got it. But not every man out there is going to play stepdad. Or let me be more specific. The men that you're attracted to, I'm probably not going to want to play stepdad. You're going to have to go for a blue pill beta simp who has no problem playing another man's saved game. But let's be honest. Ladies, most of the times you're not attracted to those guys. You believe that you're settling for those guys. When in reality, both of you are settling, alright? Serial data or not, whatever this queen wants to say. Rule of thumb, ladies, whatever level you believe you're at, divide that by 2. And then subtract 3 from that. And that will probably be your more realistic level. Hey, if a guy who's broke, or isn't a muscular chiseled guy, or isn't above 6'2", or doesn't have any clout, has to accept that he's not a 10 out of 10. Maybe you queens could look at those stretch marks you have and accept that you're also not a 10 out of 10. Just a suggestion.
I know it's not gonna go anywhere, or I'm just not simply interested in it. It's like the men that I want don't want me, and the men that want me, I don't want them. Those men that I want, they feel like a reflection of me, don't want a woman so independent like me, or that has a child. Has anybody, are we on the same page? So please tell me that they're on the same boat as me. So what is there to do? I don't go out. I don't have many friends, and a lot of my friends are married. I don't want to date. I think dating apps are dumb. Okay, Apple. Help. I'm not like crazy about finding a partner. It's just sometimes, my mind gets to thinking. And I think, will I ever? I don't know. But just my head. Anybody can relate? Are we on the same boat? Let me know.
Oh, you're not crazy to find a partner, but still, you're doing these TikTok videos and asking for advice, right? No, I wouldn't call that crazy. I would call that desperate. Anyway, you said 2 reasons why men don't want to be with you. Either A, because you're independent. Trust me, queen. A is definitely not it. I don't care what language you want to say it. Men don't care about your independence. The only ones who care about independence are women. That's why women are the ones who always say strong and independent. Strong and independent from what? Men. You never hear men saying, I'm a strong and independent man. Now, your second part. Maybe it's because I have a child. Ding, ding. It took you 2 guesses when you only really needed 1. Yeah. Do you really think a man wants to get with you and have to deal with the baby daddy? Do you think a man wants to get with you and have to come in and play stepdad to your kid, where he's going to have all the responsibilities and none of the authority? You think he wants to deal with a kid who's going to tell him constantly, you're not my dad, I don't have to listen to you? Or in fact, you think he wants to come in and take care of a kid, and the moment he wants to discipline the kid, he's going to have to deal with you coming in and say, don't say that to my child. Making it real clear to stepdad, he's not the dad. He's just the ATM. He's just a checkbook that you give him some every now and then so you can appease his blue-pilled ego. Listen, honey, this girl is not blind. Yeah, you're cute. And there are plenty of men out there, regardless if they're blue pill or not, that will definitely take you to Pound Town. I mean, you're going to be put in the forefront only category. They'll take you to the bedroom and power drive you through the mattress, no doubt. But the chances of you getting a ring out of it are really low. And if you want me to whisper it, no, you're not crazy. You're just low value. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.